Hey guys, what's going on? It's David Miller from Monetary Ocean, and today we're going to be talking about barcodes in correlation with Amazon. So, if you're here just to learn about barcodes in general, EINs or UPCs, this is not the video for you. I'm sorry about that. We're going to be talking more or less about UPCs and how they relate to Amazon products like ASINs. We're going to talk about FN SKUs, regular SKUs, ISBNs, and all of that, so stay tuned. So ASIN stands for Amazon Standard Identification Number, and this is a number that's basically given to individual listings on their website, and it's used so that you can find the product you're looking for, and instead of having a UPC or some other barcode, they have their own standardized barcode system for all their listings. So if you sell on Amazon, you probably have seen these numbers around. They kind of look something like this. So if you're already selling on Amazon and you don't know what an ASIN is, then you probably don't have to worry about it because you're probably using other people's listings and they already have ASINs generated for them. But when you create your own listing, you will be assigned an ASIN for that particular listing. So next up, we're going to talk about SKUs. So an SKU is a stock keeping unit, and this is a generalized term. This can be for literally any type of inventory system, but it's basically allowing the merchant or wherever the product is being stored to have each product or each product variation assigned to a certain number, code, something that is recognized within their own internal systems, and it allows them to better manage the products that they have. So this number or letter, however you want to make this code, is specific to you and yourself only. And you want to optimize it as best you can. I like to keep mine pretty minimalistic to where I have the date of the acquired item. Depending on what it is, if it's a book, then I usually use the first letters of each of the words in the title, and then I go ahead and put the actual sales rank in there as well, just so I can at a glance see whenever I listed it on there how it was performing, if it was like a higher rank, lower rank, whatever. And then I also put in at the end when I shipped it in. So I do a certain numbering system for sending my shipments to Amazon. So I just tape that number to the back, and that changes whenever I send in new batches. So an FNSKU is a fulfillment network stock keeping unit, which basically is Amazon's SKU type for their fulfillment network, as it may sound. So basically, this is going to be the barcode. Usually starts with an X or so, and this is what you're going to usually print off and put on your own products if you send them in, or you can pay a small fee and have Amazon do it for you. And this is what it looks like right here. This is a test label off my brand new Dymo 4XL thermal printer. So when it comes to Amazon, those are like the more specific ones. So by far the most popular and commonly used barcode type is the UPC. Basically, this is on every single product you've ever seen. If it has a barcode, that's a UPC code. And the accompanying barcode is an EAN, which is for the European version. And it's also included with that same UPC barcode. So basically how these work is you go through a notable source and you buy the barcodes for your products. If you're making your own product, you're doing private label, something along those lines, you want to be able to sell it and allow people to list it on their own online places, if you're trying to sell it different places. So you want to be able to list it with a UPC. And with Amazon, when you are listing a product or you're looking up a product, usually the first thing you're doing is either scanning or typing in the barcode or the UPC code, and that will allow you to find it on Amazon without you actually having to know the ASIN. Remember what that stood for? The UPC is the lifeblood to any product almost, and for Amazon in general. So with the UPC, it allows Amazon to incorporate way more products onto their site because they already have this identifying number that's already so common throughout all products and all, markets. So the last one we're going to talk about is the ISBN, which is the International Standard Book Number. So if you've ever looked at a book and you see the barcode on a book, that's going to be a different barcode. Usually it's going to start with a 978, which is ISBN 13, the newer version of ISBN. If you don't see if there's no barcode and you just see just a string of numbers, that's going to be ISBN 10. It's less effective because with the numbering scheme and the amount of books, sometimes there were like overlays with that, so they had to create a new system. Especially with like ebooks now and different runs like a paperback, hardback, they have different ISBN numbers to differentiate online. And so these are usually found either on the back of the book, on the back inside page, or it's going to be in the first pages right here of pretty much any book. The ISBN's only been around since the mid 1900s, so if you're looking at older books, they won't have an ISBN and you're just going to have to look it up from the title of the book. So that's pretty much a quick little breakdown of barcodes and more specifically Amazon barcodes. So if you guys have any suggestions for future videos, let me know in the comments, and I also have some cool links down there as well if you want to check those out. And if you guys stayed this long, I would really appreciate a like and maybe a subscribe if you want to see more of my content. But until next time, don't wait, dive in.